literally the very first thing I do all day. Let's go, baby. Oh! Got him. Oh! Oh! That was a combo. Oh my. Oh! Arrow kill! Raw arrow kill, baby! Oh my. Got him! Read that jump! My god. Oof! Okay, I think we're at 10 now. Dear god. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I don't even feel good about that. That's so easy. Sounds good, Magistratus. The baits! I knew you were gonna come in for that grab. Ooh, that was so close to being a JV3. So close. Yes! All according to... excuse me? What? Alright, alright, alright. Thanks, Logan. I appreciate it. I mean, have you ever seen, like, a martial artist get knocked over and then wait. I ran into the same person again? Oof. Let's go. Like, a sponsorship can be them giving you money. It can be them, like, giving you a jersey and some, maybe, like, social media support in addition, in exchange for you representing them. It could be, like, It could just be them giving you money, it could be other things. There isn't necessarily anything it has to be. But... ooh, that would have been nasty if that worked. No! Whoa, what just happened? Whoa! Oh, the double sync taunt! Oh my! I do think I'm good with relationship and dating advice in particular, though. So, don't be surprised if that ends up becoming a relatively common topic on the stream. Well, the thing is, I'm not necessarily going to just talk about this stuff, like, out of the blue. Like, do any of you guys have any particular questions along those lines? I'd be happy to answer them if that's the case. Alright, so that tends to go a lot of different ways, and it tends to go one of two routes, depending on something very important. Whether or not they endorse you on any sense on the way out. What I mean by this is, suppose things go poorly, you break up with whoever. Usually what makes it a lot easier to move on is depending on the nature of the breakup. If it's a thing where it was kind of amicable, but or maybe initiated by you, but at the same time you're not necessarily happy about it, the main thing you want to focus on doing is just staying around your friends, and maybe you're just getting back on the horse immediately, so to speak. There's not necessarily any harm to it if you're in that particular position, and it's a lot easier if, in the first place, you didn't necessarily feel like you left not because of any other reason, but because maybe it's some kind of mutual thing. But if you're having a hard time moving on because you got dumped or something, or they said no or whatever, then that's a much harder thing. Maybe not immediately, but you want to make sure that you're around your friends, but at the same time, you're talking to them about all these things in the first place. Find people you trust. And then in addition to that, remember that a lot of the things you're feeling are temporary, and they're going to heal with time. So because of that, what you can do to make it easier is to just confront those feelings instead of just like, I don't know. I'll give you an example of a way something you could do that isn't confronting your feelings. Suppose you delete all your pictures in their phone of them, you block them on Facebook, you block them literally everywhere, because you don't want to be reminded of their existence in any capacity whatsoever. I know people who have done that, for instance. If you do that, it's going to become a lot harder for you to move on. It's basically just going to make the process take significantly longer than it needs to. So even though it sucks, even though it's the absolute last thing you want to do, you still have to confront those feelings. Get them out, cry your eyes out for a while, just whatever it takes.